Hey, hi, howdy, hello. I hope everybody's doing alright today. Shoot, at least it's been on one. So, let me get this. Lisa, for some reason, hey Raccoon, um, she trying to be like somebody stole her money. Man, how many times has she pulled this bullshit? Like, when are you gonna, when are you people gonna wise up? Oh my god. These are great. Oh my god, are they great? It was pretty good, Angelina. Merry Christmas, everybody. Raccoon Man's like, Merry Christmas, Lisa. You guys are gonna just, oh my god, I cannot wait to watch this with you guys. This is, oh my god. It is peak Lisa. I know, right? Just wait. This gets hilarious. She legit goes, Craigzilla. You're killing me, Raccoon. Alright, so I got my chat up. I'm sorry I had to set up my thing on the phone. It was taking a minute, but she legit goes, I, I can't.
Nobody wow. And I kept saying, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. And then she thought this would be a good idea. I told her. I touched on everybody. I was going to have a nervous breakdown. And I'm going to talk like this to really sell it and make you really, really believe that this actually happened. And I'm just going to make it sound like I'm losing my voice.
Lisa, anybody can throw their voice like that. This is pathetic. look at look at her bottom lip. She's got if that thing falls any further down, she's gonna trip on it. I just cannot believe nobody believes me. Oh my god. I'm sorry. April. April was like, do it again. We didn't know how her voice went. She goes, nobody believes such an asshole. Why? I'm sorry. But not one, not, not even a single droplet. I'm, 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 so, I'm, so, I'm sorry. Oh God. Oh, I probably shouldn't be laughing. somebody, somebody else's tears. Oh God. But she's a grown ass woman. A, a grown ass woman on the internet, legit going, "Oh my God, they stole money from me." Oh my God. That's Panda's waiting call. It cracks me the fuck up when she does that, though. She, I just can't believe a 40-year-old woman. Oh God. She legit. Not only did she think about this before she did it in order to plan it out, but she actually followed through with it. Like, this is a good idea. I'm gonna throw my voice and make it sound like I gave a cactus a blowjob, and that'll convince them. I'm such a dick.
Before I went on, please. Just she. Oh my God, she blocked me. It's not acting. I wish it was. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God.
I can't. This is a grown ass person. I can't. I am such a dick. She says, she says, I can't it. What the fuck was that? I can't. Oh dear Jesus. It's not the eggnog, Katie. It's the fact that a grown ass woman is sitting here pouting like a fucking toddler. What was that, Lisa? What the fuck was that? Happy Christmas. Hey, Easy Street. I know, right? she she goes, what's getting me giggly is Lisa. She's on here going, nobody believes me. I wish it was. I can't. No. But wait, it gets better. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this fucking video. She's drooling. Look at her. She's really trying to squeeze out those tears. Ah! I can't.
Oh my god, what the fuck is the matter with you? It's Christmas. You're back today.
It's Christmas. You picked today. Bitch, you are on this goddamn platform every day. Like clockwork. Why is Christmas any different? And there's Sally the Bridge. Like you are a loyal a loyal visitor to that bridge, let me tell you. Yeah, oh, look at your little face. But it's Christmas. Lisa, what are you doing? Pouting like a fucking petulant toddler. Like, do you realize people see you? Lisa, I can see you. You're in public. What you doing this? What the hell?
All days to do this to me? What the fucking Kim? What the fuck? Oh my god. Dude, I have no way to get any help at all.
What the fuck? Dude, Kim, what the fuck? No, but all of these theatrics, all of this theater and dramatics over something that didn't even happen. Like nobody, no, nobody stole her money. Like it wasn't her money. Like, come on. And you're gonna act like this and you think that's gonna work? Sure. Sure. It's Christmas. And nobody believes me. Nobody nobody believes you the other 364 days of the year either, Lisa. I mean, what makes today any different, do you think? Just because it's Christmas that we're just gonna forget that you've lied the other 364 days of this year? I mean, come on. Come on. You think it's Christmas, so you no way you're lying, right? No way you'd ever lie on Christmas. Much like it was pretty close to Christmas time when you told everybody your son had stage 3 brain cancer. Like, you always try to pull a fast one for Christmas so you can get your Christmas crack. Because, I mean, you rack up every year around Christmas and get you a fuck ton of crack. Where the fuck is Nana? I wanted to send her a Christmas love. I don't know. No, she's making her voice crackly on purpose to try to convince people this is legit. Like, I'm not kidding. She does this every year like clockwork. She will pull on people's heartstrings because it's Christmas. And people are extra generous around Christmas because it's fucking Christmas. And she pulls on people's heartstrings by really trying to sell the whole Lisa's really crying routine and scam people out of a lot of money. It's her shtick. She does it every year. You go back and you look at every year prior to this, she's always come up with some grand scam around Christmas to tug on people's heartstrings. This is no different. She's telling people they took all of her money, all of her money. Now she doesn't have any food. When just earlier she said her dad was making a meal for Christmas. She gets so fucked up she forgets she's already told on herself, and then she tries to run a scam and it doesn't work because she already told on herself. Yeah, her father died on Christmas. It never ends with this one. But this has to be by far the most pathetic attempt at a cry I've ever seen her try and pull. I mean, I gotta give her an A for effort. She's really, really trying, guys. It's Christmas. I can't.
Oh, zero to get help for food, cigarettes, anything. And she took
Zero for food and cigarettes. How long did you have to practice that? Like, if you were crying, legitimately crying bad enough to cause that verbal stutter you keep having right there would be clear evidence of you crying because you'd have to cry awfully hard to get that stammer in your voice you're trying to fake. And your eyes aren't even pink, much less red from crying. Your nose isn't red. Your ears aren't red. Your neck isn't red. Like, there's no physical signs whatsoever that you have shed not the first single tear. Ma'am, stop it. This is stupid. I mean, come on. This was Merry Christmas, Panda, because this is a this is a good Christmas present for me. I'm sitting here laughing my ass off. Thanks, Lisa, for the Christmas video.
what I just got on there, $20, and she took it, and don't send to her payment apps. And if you have a way to help, please message me, please. I don't know what to do. Fucking joke. It's not a joke. It's fucking Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's fucking Christmas, yo. It's Christmas, bro. I can't. I can't. I need somebody to text me that can help me.
Yes, Lisa, it's Christmas. Do you know what that means? That people who actually provide for their families need that money to give their family Christmas. It's it doesn't mean that all of your audience has to send you, a grown ass woman with no children in the home, money for Christmas. Nobody owes you any money for Christmas. Nobody owes you a meal. Nobody owes you anything. And you seem to think that because it's Christmas, you are entitled to people sending you extra money. Because by your own admission, people had already sent money to the other payment apps, which you received, by the way. Don't sit there and lie and say you didn't get any of it. Because you know goddamn well you did. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be sitting here on this app. You would be having a fucking come apart. Like, making threats, doxing people. The whole nine. I mean, come on. Oh, you mean the person stalking me? Yeah, I don't care. I didn't. I haven't had time. I don't know, Amanda. I wouldn't know. Today's hump day. Wait a minute, it is. It's Wednesday. Let me check my messages.
When the truth comes out.
Oh, wow. I just seen something on Vicky. That's pretty bad. Thank you, Amanda, for stopping in and saying absolutely nothing relevant or true, even. I don't know. Maybe don't go by rumors, dumbass.
Please, that has Cash App and will help. Please. I've been up here all fucking day, all day. And Stacy keeps texting every couple hours and messing with me and not giving me my money. And fucking Kim is a liar. We're gonna do.
You, who's Stacy? Does anybody know who Stacy is? I think so. Easy Street, yeah. Merry Christmas, Red. Um, I don't know who Stacy is. I know who Kim is, but apparently there's a new player on the scene named Stacy. But in any case, nobody stole her money. What probably happened is, if you guys recall, back when Kim released those DMs and voice recordings, um, Lisa would call her at 3 a.m. nonstop, telling her she needed money. No, you're good, Paula. I'm in Maine. But then how did quote unquote Stacy steal her money if she is Stacy? Like, come on, Lisa. If Stacy stole your money, you have your money because you have a Stacy Cash App account. Oh no, they were being snarky and spreading rumors saying that he was on TikTok. I don't believe he is because he does good to operate a cell phone. But if he is, that's not my problem. We aren't together and haven't been together in a very long time. But anyway, I'm in Maine. Um, I grew up down south though. I was born in the bayou. I was actually born in Florida, but I lived in Alabama for a couple of years, lived in Pascagoula, lived in Bayou La Battery, lived in New Orleans, Arizona, Colorado, Texas, and now Maine. Arizona is nice. Pensacola Beach. I love Pensacola. Panama or Palm Beach in Panama. They're okay, but I always just like Pensacola. Oh, that's cool, Paula. There's a lot of really great places in Maine. That Amanda Bowden is in Maine too. A lot of people have asked me about that, and yeah, she's in Maine. She's in a different part of Maine. It's still not far from me, but I'm not doxing her. But she's not too far from where I am. There's a couple of people in Maine. There's Emo Howling Wolf is in Maine. That dude's a trip.
Deal with that later. Okay? Can somebody please text me? I've been up here since 11 a.m. Oh, a.m. I've been up here. My phone's gonna die. I need fucking help. Stacy's real. Yep, I got her address. She took all my money this morning, and I've been up here ever since. Ever since. And I need help, and nobody's helping. They're all fucking around. Please. Somebody please help. Somebody. All these people that are my friends and have my number, and they all fucking fuck around. Today, and I needed those people the most. And they're all lying. Very fucking Christmas. All I needed was $20. That's all I needed. Fucking people, bro. I'm gonna get these motherfuckers. I swear to God. I swear. I'm not even lying. Can somebody please help? Please. You have to text me. Text me. Text me. Please. Anybody. That's my friend. Please. I've been up here at the store for hours and hours and hours trying to figure this out. And then they all just don't answer or lie. Oh my God. I'm so done. I'm so done. She's such a liar, bitch. I got your number. And Stacy, oh my God. Oh my God. Every couple hours she comes back like she's gonna give me my money. And then right at the end she's like, psych, and runs away like a 2-year-old. Oh, it's fucking bullshit, bro. She just messaged me before I got on here and said somebody sent $10 more. And fucking with me, bro. She didn't send it. Like, whoever can help me with $20, please text me. Please. Please. You guys have my number, please. I need the other Kim to text me, or who else will help? That's a good person. I don't know. Tried everybody. Oh, God. It doesn't matter. I don't have a payment app. I need somebody to help me. I have no food, no smokes. I have nothing. And then they're just fucking with me because they can. They like this. They wanted me to have a fucking mental breakdown on Christmas. That's what they do. Because Kim will give me money every day. Every day she'll give me money for smokes and shit, but not today, right, Kim? Not today.
Yeah. They are. But I still don't want that discussed in my chat at all. It's disrespectful, for one. For two, they have nothing to do with my channel. And I'm done allowing people on the internet to overstep my boundaries when it comes to my family. It was disrespectful, Tammy. I'm just done. I don't have to tolerate that. Especially when they're lying and spreading misinformation and just doing shit to derail my chat. I don't owe them anything. And they have no right to overstep boundaries and drag my children into it. They are perfectly fine. They had an amazing Christmas. Not that the trolls care, but you know. Thank you, sweetie.
Right, bitch. Right. Because they're playing games, and guess who starts texting at the same times, right? Kim and Stacy, same times, right? Oh, she's been quiet. Let's go fuck with her.
No. First off, when have you ever in the history of ever been quiet? Like, you were not being quiet this time. You were online begging for Christmas money, and you claim that people stole your Christmas money when you are the Stacy account. You've got like 50 bajillion accounts, and you have access to all of them. Kim Rhea cut you off allegedly multiple times, telling you she's not going to do this anymore, and you don't care. You keep overstepping her boundaries. You keep threatening her and harassing her till she finally caves. And you don't know when no means no, Lisa. Enough is enough. They do. They think they're fucking celebrities, and they're not. Oh, you're fine. Thank you, April. But, like, she uses people's identity, really, because when people send her money, she gets their names and creates Cash Apps and Venmos and PayPals under their names without telling them. And she's not a celebrity, and people need to stop acting like she is, because in reality all she is a crackhead scammer on the internet. That is not something that needs to be praised or enabled or glorified at all. She's a glorified crackhead on the internet who begs for drug money. Since when did that become a claim to fame? Since when did that become something that we want to glorify or put upon a pedestal? Okay, thank you, April.
You guys think I'm kidding? I'm telling you, they're fucking with me. So if any of my friends that don't like Kim could call me so I can get my money and get the fuck out of here. Because I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her and Stacy. Just fucking wait, bro. I'll be at the fucking store for hours and hours and hours on Christmas Day because none of you guys will help me with $20. Really? Really? wow. Just fucking wow, bro. Unfucking believable.
No. According to you, people sent over $60 to those apps. So they did send you money. So you cannot sit there and berate your audience because you didn't get the money they already sent. Now you want more. What probably happened is you got all of that money and said it's not enough to tide you over for the night, and you thought you would double or triple your money by telling people you didn't get it. You do that all the time. You will sit there and beg for $20 and tell people over and over, I didn't get it, I didn't get it, I didn't get it. All the while, your Cash App, Venmo, and PayPals are all going off left and right with people sending that $20 that you say you didn't get, tripling, sometimes 10 times what you asked for. Hundreds of dollars. And you don't tell anybody you got it because the more people who send, the more crack you can buy. You're not turning down any money once you hit your goal. This right here, you're like, well, they sent $60. They probably sent triple that. And you're just claiming the 60, hoping you can triple it or double it or quadruple it if you just tell people somebody stole it. Like, this is a pattern for you, Lisa. You do this consistently. And then you wonder why nobody believes you. It's because you do this shit all the time. And then we have Lori. Let's look at Lori. She's been a whole ass mess today. I'm glad I got a little time off this week for the holiday. I'm probably not gonna have as many days to hang out with you next. I go back to work Thursday, so I may not be able to come back until Monday. So enjoy your panda while you have her. Let me post my Cash App and stuff because I forgot to. And somebody already asked me for it earlier, and I am slow. I'm sorry. There's my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all the things. I am no longer monetized, so if you want to send a tip or a donation or whatever, those are the ways you can do that. I'm no longer monetized, nor am I reapplying to get monetized. It's not worth it. I know we enjoyed our stickers and all that bullcrap, but I got tired of being censored so heavily. I got tired of not being able to say what I needed to say. I got tired of the bullshit that comes along with being monetized. If I were a bigger channel, I could understand maybe monetization being worth it. But as small as my channel is, it's just not worth it to me. Now, if you guys would prefer me be monetized so you can have your stickers and stuff, I will reapply. But if you guys are good with us just hanging out when we can hang out with no monetization, I would rather stay unmonetized. If it's all the same to you guys. But I guess I'll put a poll up sometime. Um, I guess before we come back. I'm probably not going to be back on tomorrow night. I have to work tomorrow. I've got a lot going on tomorrow. So, probably not going to get a stream from me tomorrow. That's one reason I did so many while we were out for the holidays, is because I knew I needed to squeeze them in. But I may be able to do something Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. One of those days I'm going to try to come live. If not, it may be Monday, our regular day. But I love you guys.
And if you ask anybody that knows me, they will legit tell you I hate being called skinny. I'm not skinny. It bothers me a lot. A lot. Why? Because I've never in 42 years have been this fucking skinny. So my cousin Sarah told me, she said, Lori, it might not just be that, you lost it due to stress. You could have lost it just to lose it. But it wasn't eating. When my mom started barely eating herself, that's when I stopped. If she don't eat, I don't. That makes sense. So when I go shopping, anything like that, it's mostly for the girls. Mostly for the girls. I mean, I'll get my Pepsi, my coffee, you know. I mean, maybe eat a bagel once every other day or something with cream cheese. That's it. This motherfucker keep fucking with me. I'm about to go round with it. Go now. What did I say?
Oh, there she is kicking a cat. I thought she didn't abuse animals. I don't know. I was wondering that myself, Harry. And I was also wondering how she's allowed to get away with that on that platform, because that's against TOS. Just saying.
Fucking cats made me rip my fucking paper. Get away.
She said the cat was nowhere near the paper, Lori. You just can't roll. I love SP. The cat was nowhere near the paper. Blame the cat for your shitty roll job.
Bastards. Hold on now. Now just for that shit, you ain't getting up. Go ahead, Ivor, I dare you. Fuck your world up.
Yo, I'm dead ass about to throw these cats the fuck out the door. Don't give a fuck who's hurt, but hurt, don't fucking care. Over it. Beyond. I didn't ask for fucking cats. Danger! A fucking good paper fucking demolished because of these cocksucking cats. Because they think it's food. Well, they think it's food. And because that was my last fucking paper that Larry gave me, I have to use paper. Shut the night. I'm not gonna let these bastards irritate me today, because I'll kick them right in their fucking face. Oh, God.
Thank you, Tammy. I got it. We got a video here I want to show before we leave. Tammy sent it to me. It's a video of her being horrible, basically. To her kids. Hey, Isaac.
And if you ask anybody that knows me, they will legit tell you I hate being called skinny.
I had pumpkin cheesecake. I love pumpkin cheesecake. They had gingerbread cheesecake too, and that was freaking amazing. Oh, really, April? Did you get it? Good job.
I'm not skinny. It bothers me a lot. A lot. Why? Because I've never, in 42 years, have been this fucking skinny. So my cousin Sarah told me, she said, Lori, it might not. Larry gave me. I have to use paper. Shut the night. Bed. Look in there and tell me if those are mine. If they are not, get that bag from her. Pull it from her now. Bait. Look in there and tell me if those are mine. If they are not, get that bag from her. Pull it from her now.
So slow about it. They're not yours. Yeah, they were. No one was about to eat it yesterday. Where's mine? I was going to eat those yesterday. Look in that cabinet. They have a bag. You said that bag was mine. Yeah, there was 3. There was only 2 when I went in there.
Did you seriously just take food away from your child? Because those are mine. Are those mine? Mine. Are those mine? Mine. Thank you, April. She just had her oldest daughter go and take food out of the hands of her youngest. Because those are mine. Oh my God, mine. What were they supposed to eat, Lori? Getting that hostile and aggressive over food and taking food away from your child. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Your ass could do without some junk food, Lori. You ain't that thin. You were just saying, oh, I've never in my life been this skinny. You're not skinny. You got Mississippi mud flaps flapping over the top of your jeans. I think you'll live without that bag of potato chips. I promise you. And it certainly wasn't worth the emotional damage you just did to that child by taking food out of her mouth. So your lumpy ass could sit there and eat it. Right in front of her, too. Really? You're going to have one child take food away from the other child, who only took the food because why? Likely because you haven't fed them all day. Likely because all you do is sit on your lumpy ass and twerk on the internet half naked. You're too worried about dancing around half naked on the internet to worry about whether or not your children have or have not eaten anything that day. And then when they do eat something, you lash out at them and become aggressive with them if they do try to eat, because it's yours. No, actually, it was probably purchased with the food stamps that you only get because of them. So if those snacks belong to anyone, Lori, they belong to your children. Where the fuck did the concept go, Lori, that children come first and that they eat before you eat? You know, that whole concept of putting them before yourself. You're really going to take food out of their hands because it's yours. You're going to die without some potato chips, Lori. You're such a piece of shit. Like, never in my life, never in the history of my Cubs' life have I ever taken food away from them. They have always, if it's in the house, they can have it. If it's groceries, it's their groceries. If they want, if I pick up a snack box and it has something I like in it, oh well, if they pick it up and they're like, hey, I'm going to eat this snack box. Do you know how many fucks I'm going to give about them eating my snack box? None. I would gladly give them my snack box. If they found something in it they wanted, they were more than welcome to it. If they wanted a drink, I maybe bought at the grocery store, like if they got their flavors and I got my flavor, and they were bored with the ones they got and took mine, oh well. But when I buy groceries for all of us and not just my fat ass, okay? They eat before I do. When I serve supper, I fix their plate first to make sure there's enough. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I do fix their plate, I fix mine, but I only fix my own plate if there's enough left over for them to have an additional plate if they want it. If there's not enough in that pot or pan for them to get 2 more servings, I'm not going to eat out of it. They get the entire thing if there's not enough for at least 3 servings apiece for each boy. Because growing children need their food. And I don't eat that much anyway. That's the way that's supposed to be done, Lori. I know you're clueless, but that is the way that's supposed to be done. That's disgusting. And I know that may be like, well, why would you do that? Well, because I don't want my kids not having as much food as they would like to have. I want to make sure when I fix dinner that there's enough dinner for them to get at least 3 servings apiece. And if there's not 3 servings apiece in that pot or pan, I'm not eating it. Because I would rather go without than to see either one of my kids be the slightest bit still hungry. Because when they get up from that dinner table, I want them to have had as much food as they wanted or could hold. I want their little bellies full when they go to bed at night. They're growing children. Growing children need their food. You don't deny a child food. You will leave them lifelong scars that will stay with them for the rest of their life. You're going to give that child a complex with food, Lori. Stop it.
Why can't there be school on the weekends? I mean, why? Demon, you better leave him alone. Because when danger hurts your ass, I don't want to fucking hear it. You'll see this shit on nigger rigging let him over. Bitch.
Did you just call your child a bitch? And why are you looking at your child in absolute disgust, disdain, and fucking hatred? Why is there hatred in your eyes when you look upon your child? a life you brought into this world. Why are you looking at the life you brought into this world with absolute disgust and resentment? Why are you looking at her like that? You better wipe that look off your fucking face. And there aren't schools on the weekends, Lori, because you were responsible for your own children for 2 days a week. Do you think you can handle that, Lori? Is that too much for you? For you to actually have to spend time with them for 2 days a week? That's too much for you. You can't do your job as a parent and parent your children for those 2 days a week. Too hard for you, Lori. Take too much time away from your precious TikTok. She pisses me off.
Keep being fucking annoying.
Did you just call your child a bitch and tell her she's being fucking annoying? What do you think you are when you are waking them up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning screaming on TikTok? Do you think that's fun? Do you not think it's annoying when you're up dancing around in Dollar General lingerie at 3 o'clock in the morning, yelling into the internet about bullies and stalkers and everybody's obsessed with me? Oh my God, everyone's just obsessed with me. Honey, you are nothing to be obsessed with. There is nothing about you admirable. There is nothing redeeming about you and your ratchet ass. Nothing. The best part of you are your children. And thank God you had very little to do with the way they turned out. Thank God for Andy. They may actually turn out to be decent members of society because they aren't going to lay around on their ass all day and make disgusting TikTok videos flashing their hideous asses for the world to see. No, they're going to make something out of their life, Lori. They're not going to be professional benefit hoppers, okay? And it's not even just Dollar General either. It's like Dollar General clearance aisle lingerie. Like the lingerie that got left over and put on clearance because nobody in their right mind would wear that garbage. That's the kind of lingerie she was wearing. The Dollar General reject bin. Yeah. And she thought that was sexy. Look how mad she is over a bag of potato chips. Not even Goodwill would sell lingerie that's shitty. Like, even Goodwill has better lingerie than the lingerie she was wearing. Like, the lingerie she was wearing wasn't even good enough for Goodwill. Goodwill would have rejected them. Dollar General clearance aisle. I'm telling you.
She's a Brianna made the fuck over. She belongs to Beth Ann. That's who she belongs to. She's a fucking Pendleton through and through. Nasty fucking dirty.
Do you feel better, Lori? Do you feel better about yourself, Lori? You feel better bullying a 12-year-old? Really? It says a lot about your fucking character when you have to bully a 12-year-old child to feel better about yourself. You ratchet ass whore. What? Did she inconvenience you for 5 seconds while you were rolling your dope really shittily, by the way? I've seen raccoons roll better joints. So you have to insult and bully and tear down your 12-year-old to feel good about yourself. That speaks volumes to your character, Lori. That tells me how truly insecure, desperate, and pathetic you actually are, that you need to bully a child to feel better. That's pathetic. That is truly pathetic. That kid that you're insulting right now is 100 times the lady you ever thought about being. She is going to be so much better than you that it's going to make you sick. That kid is going to do things with her life that you couldn't. That kid is amazing. She's brilliant. She is special. She is unique. She is kind. She is loved. She is precious. And you don't deserve her. And I hope that there's someone in her life telling her those things to combat the negativity and toxicity that you pour into that child every day. I hope that there is one person in her life that builds her up instead of tears her down, because all she ever gets at home with you is torn down. Shame on you. Because for the rest of her life, Lori, no matter what she does with her life, no matter how hard she tries, no matter how many mountains she's climbed, no matter how many fucking obstacles she overcomes, she's always gonna hear your ratchet ass voice in the back of her head telling her she's not good enough. Shame on you. I know what the fuck that feels like. I know from experience what that feels like. Shame on you. And thank God I had a saving grace that was my daddy telling me that I was smart, I was worth it, I was pretty, I was kind, I was important. Because it combated all of the negativity all of the toxicity, all the nasty, hateful words spoken to me as a child, his kindness and his kind words and his belief in me is what got me through the day. It was his words in my head that told those nasty words in the back of my head that always told me I wasn't good enough. I'd never succeed. I'd never make anything of myself. All those negative words spoken to me that I kept hearing in the back of my head, my dad's words were louder than the words of the person trying to hurt me. And that is what saved me. And I pray to God that there is someone like my dad in her life. Because God help her if there isn't. With someone like you constantly telling her how shitty she is, how not good enough she is, all of the nasty, vile things you pour into that child. I pray to God there is someone like my dad in her life to fucking counter the negativity you poured into her. Shame on you. Oh my God, this woman. I don't even want to call her a woman. This creature here, I'm certainly not going to call her a mother because that she's never been. Um, Mothers don't bully their children. Mothers don't take food out of their children's mouths to feed their own. Mothers don't do that. So, mother, she certainly isn't. No, she's like a herpes scab. It never goes away, no matter how bad you want it to.
Okay, you're not gonna be sitting there eating a fucking bag of chips in the morning either.
Bitch, if you would get your lazy ass up and fix her breakfast, she wouldn't have to get up and eat a bag of chips for breakfast. If you would get off your lazy bum ass and actually cook her a meal. Hey, Hunter. Long time no see, man. I don't know. Get off your lazy ass and get off the internet. I don't know. Cook. I know that's a far out thought there, outrageous line of thought that you should get off your ass and cook a meal instead of just feeding them junk food. Strange thought, I know. Merry Christmas, Hunter. Um, I don't know, maybe if you weren't hogging all the food for yourself, maybe she wouldn't have to eat a bag of chips for breakfast. You lazy ass bum. Just a thought. And why are you yelling at your child for eating food? There are far worse things your teenager could be doing besides eating a bag of chips. She could be out there being wild, getting into things, and nobody would blame her because of you, essentially. The way you live your life, no one could blame that child if she acted out. But she's not acting out. She's at home where she's supposed to be, trying to get something to eat because her lazy ass egg donor can't be bothered to get off her ass and get off the internet and cook her a decent meal. And that eyeshadow you're wearing, ma'am, is not flattering. You look like a heroin junkie. Entirely too dark. It looks like you've been wearing that makeup for 3 days. And like you've slept in it. Sitting there rolling dope on camera in front of your child. Yeah. It's just great parenting, Lori. Ugh. And the fact that you called your 12-year-old child, you called her a bitch. How dare you speak to your child that way? Are you aware that you brought that child into the world and now you're sitting there cussing at her, calling her a little bitch, yelling at her for just eating food readily available in her house? That the food stamps she's earned you from the state, actually that belonged to her and her sister, not you, probably purchased. Because God knows you don't have a job and you're living off the government. The government checks you only get because of your daughters. The food stamps you only get because of your daughters. And you're yelling at her, calling her nasty names because she got a bag of chips out of the kitchen. You are disgusting.
Boo, you heard me. Now, you're done. Now you don't get him back. Now, I thought I was playing with your ass. I was getting my freaking Pringles then.
Did you, one in the chat, if you did or did, if you just heard this vile creature just go over there and snatch that food out of that baby's hand? Because I have to be mistaken. I have to be. I could not have just heard this wonky-eyed bitch waddle her fucking lumpy ass over there and yank food out of her child's hands. Bitch, let me tell you something. You you give those chips back to that baby. Right the fuck now. Get off your ass and go give that food back to that child. You nasty cunt. How dare you take food out of your child's hands while you're sitting there degrading her, demeaning her, cussing her, bullying her, and you're taking food away from her? That is a fucking abuse, Lori. Oh, me, you, and her, Harry. Because had I been within arm's reach, I'd be wearing orange. Because I'd have had to slap a hoe. You don't do shit like that. You do not charge at a child in front of me. I will F you up. I will straight F you up. You don't do that shit. What, you mad because you ain't getting attention, Lori? You mad? Fuck you. I don't care if you're mad. You don't treat a child that way. You nasty bitch. I hope one of those fucking potato chips gets caught in your fucking taint. I hope you get gangrene in your fucking hoo-ha. I hate you. I do. I hope your fucking lips rot off. You nasty bitch.
That shit's right. Fuck the bitch. Fuck the bitch. Some beats the shit out of her. Shit, if I was legal age enough, I would. Fuck yeah. In a fucking heartbeat. Fucking ass whipping her too. That she wouldn't get up off the ground. She stands down. That's the only thing you are eating. Mark my word. Mark my word. Motherfuckers think I'm playing. Think I'm motherfucking playing. Brought you in this world, I'll take you the fuck out. And ain't nobody saying shit about shit but me. Keep fucking with me, babe. Good morning, Nicole. Sorry. Just got a fucking kid that just wanna, Ooh, take her, Nicole. I know you'll be some shit in the bitch. That's what she needs. Isn't more ass beating. That's what she needs. A New York ass beating. So, Nicole, I'll send her your way. You take care of that ass. I know you got it, Mom. I know you got it with that ass. You got my permission. My permission, because if I do it, oh, I got too much anger in me. I will hurt. I will hurt. Not meaning to hurt, but I'll hurt. Hurt. There's too much anger in fucking me. From when I lost my mom, ow, and dad. That's when the anger kicked and then keeps kicking and kicking and kicking and kicking. Well, now the fucking fire's about to kick the fuck off. Now, everybody thank you, because you triggered Lori to fucking flip the fuck out. So everybody that done agitated everything, ass suck it up. But okay. When I'm in prison, don't visit me, don't write me. Don't know. Just know I ain't put up with no more shit. I hear you, boo. Is it Monday yet? Because I'm living ready. I love being alone. Fucking it. I do. Ask my husband. Well, we're separated, but ask Andy. He'll tell you. Dollar, what's the matter, buddy? Dollar, what's the matter? Hold up, yo, I gotta. Come on, my nice boy. Danger. Danger.
Ugh. Honey, let me help you. All the filters in the world, you keep using all these filters, Lori. All the filters in the world can't help you because you can't fix what's wrong with you by using filters. Because what's wrong with you, Lori, isn't physical. Well, it isn't completely physical. You're ugly on the outside, too. But the reason the filters never seem to fix your ugly is because your ugly on the inside is so awful and seething and malignant that it's bleeding through your skin and showing on your outside too. The ugly in you runs so deep and so pure that it seeps through your skin. And that's why you can never quite find a filter that fixes that. And do you realize with your hair done like that, you look like a bald ass twat waffle? Your hairline goes all the way back to the back of your head. You look like a bald dude. She didn't just kick a cat, though, Hunter. She was sitting there bullying a 12-year-old. She's such a nasty piece of shit. And I'm fixing to show you guys why I am no longer okay with Andy. I'm gonna be straightforward with you guys. and say that I appreciate that he is taking financial care of those girls, but I do not support him any longer. Yes, she did. It was bad. But I'm about to show you why I no longer support Andy. I am no longer encouraging him, nor supporting him, nor want anything to do with that man. And I'm fixing to show you why and explain to you why these are red flags for me and why this kind of behavior is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And if you don't think this man is capable of being this way with a woman and like it getting physical with a woman with him, I think you need to rethink things because I think that man could absolutely get physical with a woman with the way he treated Tech. He has a very abusive side to him that I don't think anybody's noticed yet. And if they've noticed, they've swept it under the rug because they don't like Lori. Well, no, you cannot sweep abusive behavior under the rug just because you don't like the other person. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You may not like Lori. I cannot stand her. But me not liking Lori doesn't make what Andy does right. It does not cancel out the fact that Andy has an abusive side to him, a very toxic side to him. Two things can be true at the same time. Lori can be a piece of shit, vile, vindictive, nasty piece of shit. She is. And Andy can also be a vile piece of shit at the same time. They can both be a vile piece of shit. And personally, I'm not sure either one of these people need to be having custody of those kids. I think those kids need to be taken the fuck out of that whole situation. I think they would be better off being adopted. Maybe then they would have a chance at life. Because with Andy, I don't like what I'm seeing with him. I think those girls would be better off being placed in a family, a decent family of people who know how to behave in public, of people who actually act as if they've got some sense, some dignity, some integrity. Because they are young enough now to where their behaviors can be corrected easily. They can be redirected very easily at this age. But somebody's going to have to get on that immediately. I do not believe those girls belong in either one of their houses. That may not be the popular opinion, but that is how I feel about it. And this is my channel, and you came here to hear my opinion on it. And I don't believe that either one of these people need to be having kids in their house. Right, Hunter, yeah. No, he admitted he choked that child. He come out and admitted that he choked a child. Why are we okay with him having that daughter if he choked her? That means he's already put his hands on that child. And that's the person you want these children to go to. No, absolutely not. Not good enough. It's not good enough. People need to start standing up and saying, no, this isn't good enough. Yeah. And he blatantly admitted to abusing Lori by saying that. You're going to see the side of me that Lori sees. You mean your abusive side? The side of you that puts hands on women? Yeah. And you think those little girls need to be around that? Because what you're teaching those little girls is that your behavior, Andy, is okay and acceptable, and that it's normal for a man to put his hands on a woman, and it is absolutely not. You should be teaching those girls how a woman should be treated by a man. A real man, not a punk ass bitch man who thinks it's okay to put hands on a woman, because it takes a real punk ass little bitch to sit there and lay hands on a woman. Ain't nothing but a punk ass little bitch. Because if a real man wouldn't have had to put his hands on a woman, a real man would have had a conversation instead of having to resort to violence. A real man would have walked away. A real man would have been able to control his temper. Surely would have been able to control his hands, not choking a child. There was a million other things you could have done to discipline her other than putting your hands around that child's neck. There is no theory under which it was acceptable, normal, or even reasonable for you to place your hands around that child's neck. There's no excuse you can give me that will vindicate that. You never, ever, ever put your hands on a child. There's never an excuse for that. There's never an excuse for a grown ass man to put his hands on a child's mother in front of them. There is never a valid reason for a grown ass man to place his hands around the neck of a child and choke them. Those children were already scared enough, going through enough, as it were, without the person they were looking to for security or support, for loving, for nurturing, to place their hands around their neck and choke them. You're there to protect. I thought you said you were there to protect them, Andy. But think about it from the child's point of view for a minute, Andy. The person they are looking to for security, for safety, for nourishment, for nurturing, for love, guidance, normalcy, peace. you know, that person is the person that put their hands around their neck and choked them. You did that by your own admission, Andy, on purpose, intending to scare her. You intended to put fear into that child. That is disgusting. That's not a man. So, no, I am not going to jump on the bandwagon and go Team Andy, Team Andy, Team Andy. No. After what I've seen over the last week, no. I will not support that. Absolutely not. Before yesterday, I hadn't seen all of this. I hadn't seen where you literally admitted that you did what you did. I hadn't seen that video. I hadn't seen the video before I showed it on here where you literally threatened Tech. You were so vile to her, so verbally abusive and nasty to her. And you accidentally admitted to doing some of the shit Lori was telling people you were doing to her. So good job vindicating Lori, Andy. I'm not on Team Lori. I can't stand her. But now I'm starting to see that some of the things could be true because of his behavior. Yeah, Tyler. She definitely is. So no, um, I don't believe that Andy nor Lori deserve custody of those children. I think those children need to be placed in an adoption home, and I think they need to be kept far, far away from both of those individuals because I believe that as long as they are anywhere near the two of them, their lives will never resemble anything peaceful. They're never going to feel secure, safe, loved, nurtured, peace. They're never going to feel any of those things under the roof of those two people. Lori would never allow them to feel peace or happiness or joy because she's too busy destroying them to allow them to be happy. She's too busy being jealous of her children to build them up or encourage them or instill anything positive into their little ears. Andy is on an ego trip. Andy will never allow those girls to feel safe, secure, stable, because it's not getting him the attention he's seeking, not getting the ass pats he thinks he deserves. So he's going to keep those girls in turmoil because turmoil is what's paying off for him. I don't believe that neither one of them need to have custody of those children. I don't feel like those kids are safe, secure, or even remotely taken care of in the custody of Lori nor Andy. No, they don't, Tyler. Oh, I'm going to. That's what I'm working on playing, Tammy. So I'm going to say this before I play this clip, everybody. I am going to give you a trigger warning, and I never do that on this channel. Those of you who are here have been here long enough to know that I really don't give trigger warnings unless it's bad. You're right, Raccoon. So I'm going to stop before playing this video, and I'm going to give you a trigger warning. What you're going to hear in this video could be triggering to some of you if you've gone through anything related to domestic violence. It could be triggering if you've ever been in a abusive relationship. It could be triggering if you've ever been in an emotionally abusive or toxic relationship. It could trigger you if you grew up as a child in an abusive home. It could be triggering to you if you've ever been a victim of assault of any kind. So just go forward with that trigger warning because I did warn you. It's not that she doesn't know how to cook, it's that she's too lazy to cook. Oh, yeah, Tyler. I'm going to break that down for the audience here in a minute because I understand abusive relationships. That was a textbook abusive relationship thing to do. That is a textbook abuser slogan right there, where it's a common thing for an abusive piece of shit to say. Those kids deserve so much better than they've been treated. And that breaks my fucking heart. So I gave a trigger warning. So just be aware of the things I've just mentioned. Go into this knowing that I gave you a trigger warning and I explained why. So fair warning, just saying. I'm about to play the video now, so if you need to leave, you can step out. It is 9 minutes long, so if these things are going to bother you, come back in 10 minutes. It should be over. If it's not, give it another 5 or 10 and come back. So here we go. I'm going to push play.
Like a few people on here. I'm hoping you come on, Tech. Got a few things to ask you, a few things to say to you. Because I'll tell you right now, I fucking can't stand you. And your day will be coming, believe that. And you can take that any way you fucking want.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh my god, oh, your day's gonna be coming. I fucking guarantee you that.
Hey, Andy, the gloves are off for you now, buddy. Okay? Know that. Because, I gave you grace because I thought you were in this for the right reasons, which is, for the girls. But ever since you started showing your true colors, and you fuckwits always do, you can't hide the abusive pieces of shit you really are very long, can you, Andy? Has that been your problem? You can hide your fucking monstrous side just long enough to lure people in, and they all eventually see through your mask, don't they? Is that why they're scared of you? Hmm. You are a piece of shit. You're such a badass there, Andy, aren't you? You so bad. Such a badass, sitting there like a big macho man, issuing threats to a woman, saying you're going to get what's coming to you, and promise you that. Oh, yeah? What's coming to her, Andy? Come on. Don't be vague. You seem to have the balls to vaguely threaten people. Go on and say it. Don't be vague about it. Be a man. What's she got coming to her, Andy? I guarantee you can't handle Tech. Tech would chew you up and spit you out. And still be hungry. Because you ain't shit. You're sitting here hiding behind a computer screen, bitching about people hiding behind a computer screen. Make that make sense. You raggedy little bitch. Oh, I wish Tech would come online. Do you understand, Andy, that you are on TikTok eyeball deep in some bitch drama? You came on TikTok and inserted yourself in bitch drama. Real men don't insert themselves into bitch drama. They may observe it, but they don't put themselves smack dab in the middle of it, do they? You a grown ass man sitting on a public platform threatening a woman over some bitch drama. And not only that, but you're quoting what Lori has told you as scripture. Like, it's not possible that Lori lied to you when she told you Tech called. Like, you haven't figured out that Lori lies yet. You aren't the brightest tool in the shed, are you, Andy? You aren't smart enough to understand that the people toting you this bullshit, they are all shit-stirring trolls who wanted you to pick a fight with Tech so they could watch the shit show that would incur should you pick a fight with Tech. And you were dumb enough to take the bait. Congratulations, dumbass. You did exactly what they thought you would do. You took some bullshit and you ran with it as fact, and you picked a fight with Tech issuing actual threats. That's going to look good in court, Andy. You dumb fuck.
Yeah, tech. Freaking piece of shit.
No, you put some fucking respect on that name. Unlike you, Tech has earned the respect. You little bitch. Come your ass over here. I dare you to talk to me that way. I would humiliate you. Because I have a talent for making people feel very small. If you don't believe me, ask my trolls. There was once a troll who thought they were going to come into my comment section and drop the mic on me. They didn't drop any mics, but my response to them was all factual. Very blunt, but factual. It was so harsh that the troll deleted their own comment. They were so embarrassed by their own words that I reminded them of, that they deleted their own comment. Do you really want to play with me? Put some fucking respect on that name before you let it come out your mouth again. You Millie Mouse son of a bitch.
We're going to get to that once a few people come on. I'm hoping she comes on. You come up in my panel instead of hiding behind this fucking phone. I'm so sick of you people hiding behind this phone talking shit. You know, I'm telling you, you motherfuckers don't know. You don't have a clue about me.
Yeah, we know you assault women and children. We know you don't pay taxes because you said it would only go back to child support. Oh, that brings up this next one. Why are you so set on taking Lori's children when you didn't raise your own? When you don't pay child support on your own children, but you're going to take Lori's away from her and act like you're dad of the year, like you're the father of the year when you aren't? Choking your children doesn't place you in the running for father of the year. Threatening women with physical assault doesn't put you in the running for father of the year. I love you too, Tammy. And Tech is not afraid of you. You are a coward ass little bitch. You're on here threatening a woman because your ego and because you actually believe the bullshit that your trolls fed you as fact. You are an idiot. You are an absolute imbecile. And you're issuing threats of violence over something she didn't even do, over misinformation and blatant lies that you had no evidence of whatsoever. You had no proof, none, that she had done any of the things you accused her of. And she came to your face and told you she didn't do it. And you're like, well, I got facts. No, you don't. Because she didn't do it. Never in the history of ever has Tech ever gone there. Never in the history of ever has Tech ever crossed those lines, never crossed those boundaries. She would never do that. Ever. And I'd put my hand on the Bible and I would stake my life on that fact that tech would never do that. I feel so confident that tech would never do that that I would stake my life on it. That's how strongly I believe her.
Yeah, well, she's going to find out a few things. She's going to find out about me, what I'm really like. You want to see that side of me? Well, I'll tell you what, girl, you're going to see it.
Oh, so you admit that you put on a front. Yeah, you mean the side of you that abuses women? Yeah. So you admit that the face you present to us is not your true face. You admit that because you say, "Oh, she's going to find out who I really am." So that means you've been gaslighting your audience. You've been wearing a mask, pretending to be something you're not. I thought you just said that you're not one of these scammers out here pretending to be something you aren't. But by the sounds of what you just said, your own words, you are one of those people that presented a face to the public that wasn't sincere. Because you said you can't stand people that come on the internet and pretend to be this or that when they really aren't. But yet, that's exactly what you're doing because by your own admission, you haven't been showing your true colors. Because you just said she's about to find out who I really am, meaning that you haven't been honest. You haven't been honest with your audience. You haven't been honest with anyone because if this isn't your true face, you've been dishonest.
Be in person, though. Believe that.
Be in person. Wait a minute. Are you threatening to go and find her? Is that what you're doing? I really wouldn't do that if I were you. Because she would not hesitate to throw your ass under the jail. Because that's premeditated. He's saying he's going to show up in person and show Tech who he really is. She's going to find out in person. And you sat there and said with a straight face that you can't stand people who hide behind a computer screen and talk shit. That's interesting to me because all you have done the entire time you've been on this platform is sit behind a computer screen and talk shit. That's all you do. All you do is sit behind that computer screen and talk shit about Lori and abuse her verbally. That's all you do. Sit behind a computer screen and talk shit. But yet you say you can't stand people who just hide behind a computer screen and talk shit, when that is exactly what you're doing. Imagine that.
That's all they are. That's all they are. But see, the funny thing about the internet, and I'm learning more.
There's nothing funny about what you're fixing to say. Nothing. There's nothing funny about threatening tech. And you sat there and you said the funny thing about the internet is you can find out who people are. Well, congratulations. Anybody can do that. You aren't special. And you do good to run your live stream. Idiot. Did you mean you're good at letting your trolls feed you bad information? Because you really are good at that. And then running off at the mouth with no evidence or facts. Yeah, you're real good at that. You look like you've smoked a lot of crack. Your eyes are all sunk in. You don't have dark circles under your eyes. Your entire eye socket is nothing but dark circles. You look like a fucking raccoon. You don't need to be threatening tech. I don't think you realize what you've done. You have pissed off an entire community of people. Not just one community either, pal. Because what you did when you issued threats to tech is you've pissed off everyone who loves tech. And the thing with tech is that tech is not just in one community, two communities, three communities. No. Tech is beloved platform wide. She has people from every fucking community out there who love and adore her. So what you've managed to do is piss off the entire internet when you did this. Good job. You know, when you fuck up something, you fuck it up good, don't you? You don't half-ass anything, huh? Good night, Easy. Good to see you. Merry Christmas. Right, Dark Angel? You fucked around, and I think you about to find out just how much support tech actually has. And I don't want to hear you crying, because you did this. I'm just going to remind you, you did this.
More and more as I go, I know a little bit more than I let on to people about this internet bullshit.
Oh, fuck off, Andy. Oh, I know a little bit more than what I let on to people about this internet stuff. Yeah, it really sounds like you're internet savvy by the way you just said that. I know more than I know things. Yeah. I'm putting X to doubt on that, Andy. You don't know shit. Because if you knew half of what you think you know, you would have known for a fact that tech absolutely did not do what you are accusing her of. If you know so much, you would have known that. Dumbass.
But People are easy to find. It's amazing.
And you think you're being sneaky right there. People are easy to find. It's amazing. And you think you're being slick, Andy? That was not a veiled threat. And just by what you've said already by itself, just what you've said so far, do you realize tech could have you arrested for what you've already said? Not even getting up to what you're about to say. I'm just saying, just based on what you've said so far. Do you realize she could have you charged? Do you realize that? Sorry, I'm unraveling a fruit roll up. Yeah, he's not going to get shit anymore. No, he don't. No, she will chew him up and spit him out and have him crying for his mommy. Yeah, it's my guilty pleasure, Dark Angel. I have an addiction. Guys, I've got to confess. I must confess to you. I gotta make a confection. I said confection. I gotta have a confession. We need a confession in here tonight. I'm gonna come clean. I'm gonna come clean to you guys. You guys. I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you that this dark secret that I've been holding on to for years and years and years. No. I have a fruit roll up addiction. If nobody believes me. Sniffle, sniffle. Sorry, I had to rip on Lisa a little bit right there with her fucking whine and shit she pulled earlier today. God. I couldn't help it. Lisa's like the voice of an angel. I love you guys.
I've already had my words with Tech. So I don't know why she's stirring the pot again, but you done stuck the fucking spoon way too far deep, and now you're gonna drown in it. You watch and see.
Whoa. You done sunk the spoon too far deep. Too far deep, and we are supposed to believe that you are the person that Tech should be intimidated by. Careful, guys, you've put the spoon too far deep. You better watch out, sticking that spoon too far deep. God, you're an idiot. Who says shit like that? That has to be the dumbest shit I have ever heard a grown-ass man say. Careful sticking that spoon too far deep, guys. Andy will get mad and talk shit to you on the internet. You better watch out.
Is she married? Anybody know if she's married? Oh, we're getting to that, people. We will be getting to this.
Matter of fact, yes, Andy, she is. And I would imagine her husband would have plenty he would probably like to say to you. Unfortunately for you, Andy, unlike yourself, he doesn't involve himself in bitch drama because he's a real man, not some little bitch boy out here pretending to be a man. There's a difference. Bitch, 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 bitch. Here, bitchy, 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 bitch. Here, little bitch, little bitch, little bitch. Here, bitch. Come here, boy. Come here, you little bitch. I imagine that's how they call you in the house every day, right? I'm right, ain't I? Is that the only way you know to come in the house? You be running through the forest on all fours, twig between your teeth, and you can hear, here, bitchy, 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 bitch. Come here, bitch. Here, bitchy, 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 bitch. That's your call, isn't it? Right? Is that how they summon you? Yeah, I thought so. Just asking for a friend.
Some tech. And Michelle Jones, who the fuck are you? You want to come over here on my page?
No, 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 little bitch. You just said a mere couple of seconds ago that people are not hard to find on the internet. A one in the chat. I'm going to take a poll for you, Andy, and I'm going to dumb it down for you. When I say I'm going to run a poll, that means I'm going to allow my audience, people independent of me, and ask them a question, and they're going to vote on that question by putting a number in the chat. Okay? Do you understand? Yeah. A one in the chat if you all did not just hear Andy say the problem with the internet is people are so easy to find, so easy to find. You can find anybody on the internet. It's amazing how easy it is to find people on the internet. Is that what he just said? A one in the chat if you also heard him say that. So I'll wait. So I do have a point. It's a smart ass point. It's a sarcastic point, but it's a point nonetheless. So you heard that. I'm not the only one who heard that, right? It was meant as a threat, right? Okay. So Andy, Andy, you just said, and I just took a vote, and everyone else in this chat here heard also you say that people are so easy to find on the internet. It's amazing how easy it is to find people on the internet, right? Well, if that's the case, and you're all knowing and all seeing as you have just presumed yourself to be, by saying you know more than you let on, you know more than people think you do about this internet stuff. If you knew a third of what you claimed just moments ago that you knew, and you could find anyone on the internet, why do you have to ask who Michelle Jones is? or whatever you just said. Why do you have to ask who she is? If you know how to find people on the internet, you would already have figured that out, and therefore wouldn't have needed to ask your audience who this person was if it were indeed that simple to find people on the internet. And if you did, in fact, know all the things that you claim you know, you wouldn't be asking who this person was, would you? Dumbass.
Okay? Because I watched some of the replays.
Drugs are bad, okay? So is alcohol, okay? You fucking drunk. I want in the chat if this man screams alcoholic to you. Because, in my opinion, to me personally, in my opinion, this man, his behavior and his appearance scream alcoholic to me. They scream raging, abusive, toxic alcoholic. This man looks like the town drunk. And this is who they want raising those two girls. This is the last motherfucker that needs to be raising those girls.
Of my lives, and I see the comments on there. There's a couple other names on there. I couldn't find it again, but I will. And I'm gonna call you out. And everybody's more than welcome to come on here. You want to run your mouth behind the scenes? Don't
Andy,
be.
you don't have any room to call anyone out. And if you were so internet savvy, you would know that it's called a chat, not a room. I'm being petty at this point because I no longer like you. Had I known then what a piece of shit you are, I'd have never supported you. I was deceived by you, Andy. I thought you were genuine. I thought you legitimately cared about those girls. I thought you were an entirely different person than what I am seeing you be right now. And I don't think I have ever been so disappointed in an internet person in my life. I've covered a lot of people, and I've been fooled a time or two. But you are a fucking snake. A vile, vindictive, vicious, toxic snake. And I have withheld my judgment of you until this. Well, I say until this. It was until I heard from your own mouth you admit that you put hands on that little girl. That's when you lost me. Because there is no reason you can give me, no excuse you could use that would vindicate you for putting your fucking grubby, nasty ass hands on that little girl. Right? Both of these people need to be ostracized from those children. Both of these grown ass adults need to be cut out of these girls' lives for these girls to have a chance in hell at a stable, productive life. Because there's no way they're ever going to have a stable, loving, nurturing environment so long as these two individuals are anywhere near them, in my opinion.
Be a freaking punk. Don't be a punk.
I am 100% sure that if you knew all the shit you claim you knew, there were ways you could have gotten a hold of Tech. Somebody could have given you Tech's email address, and you could have reached out to Tech yourself if you weren't such a little bitch. And you weren't doing this entire little skit right here for ass pats and attention. And boy, you got attention doing this all right, but it wasn't the attention you thought you were going to get because you got some numbers and you thought you and Lori honestly believed that you had enough momentum to take Tech down. And it backfired on you, didn't it? Because all of those supporters you had flock to you all support Tech. Because Tech is an amazing woman with dignity, integrity, and a fucking badass backbone. And she will never be broken by scum like you.
Because punks get caught up in shit they shouldn't get, and then they want to cry when they get what they got coming to
Oh,
them.
really? People get caught up in shit they shouldn't be in, and then they want to cry. You mean like yourself? Because you got caught up in some shit you had no business in. You got caught up in some bitch drama on the internet, and now you want to cry because somebody clapped back at you. Wah, wah, little Andy is mad. Wah, wah, wah. Poor little Andy and his fragile ego.
46. Okay, so let's get down to it. All right, Tech. You think you're fucking smart, but I really think you're a very stupid person. I really do. And I really wish you had a husband because I'd like to test him, be perfectly fucking honest. Because if you do have a husband, he needs to put you to fucking check and be a fucking man. And put your little ass in check. Okay? You think you're going to call CPS on me? Let me tell you, first of all, I don't give a fuck about CPS. I'm not scared of CPS. I know what they can do. I know what they can't do. So they usually come to my house once and they don't come back. Okay? So I know you fucking called CPS. I fucking know it for a fact. Now I'm gonna catch up with you. Guaranteed. But I'm gonna let you sit and think about it. I'm gonna let you get all fucking nervous. Oh, there you are. What's up, motor mouth?
First off, I don't do no calling and do no real life with anybody, ever.
Oh, did you see his face drop when she hopped her brave ass up there? like the boss ass she is. And how dare you, with those children present, how dare you? You fucking homophobic piece of shit. Call her a queer mouth. What the fuck is a queer mouth anyway? You ignorant piece of shit. You are so ignorant, illiterate, uneducated, hillbilly, fucking fucknut. You are an imbecile. And that comment was disgusting. It's 2024, Andy, and we no longer stand for homophobic slurs. You are foul. You nasty son of a bitch.
So I don't know where you. What did you just say? What did you just say?
Seeing it. That's not the way I'm seeing it. That's what I.
That's not the way you're seeing it? No, I don't go real life with anyone.
Yeah, well, it's funny, the shit that came out from CPS, man, it seems to come from fucking your mouth. I'm telling you now, you better stay on.
Excuse me? No, you ain't putting that jacket on me, dude. You ain't doing that to me, homie. You a liar. You sitting here lying to people right now.
What?
You lying.
I'm gonna come find you. I'm gonna.
You ain't never.
Yeah, okay.
Ain't never.
All right. You watch and see.
You better guess again. You better
I ain't got to guess, bitch. You're going to see that side. You're going to see the side that Lori's told everybody about.
Guess again.
I don't give a fuck about prison, you hope.
What?
Okay?
What?
And I hope you got a husband so I can knock his ass around too. He needs to put your ass in check. You come on.
You're going to put me in check?
Shit about me.
Don't be saying I made no fucking phone calls because that ain't fucking true, you lying motherfucker.
Yeah, okay.
You a lying. You know you a lying bitch.
We'll see that when we'll face
you a lying bitch now.
Then we're going to see, okay?
Because I ain't called nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Guess again.
Yeah, I don't have to guess.
Guess again.
I know what. I know what yeah, you watch. I got you.
Got what? What you got? What you got? What you got, Andy?
Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
What you got, Andy?
Check what? What's your problem? Like, why all the stuff? Don't tell me shit. Don't tell me to shut up. Fuck
Andy, she's calling you a 3 PDO, so you know, and think, oh, she dropped?
I fucking dropped her. Tell me to shut the fuck up.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, so you know that she's calling you a 3 PDO and a child, ABUSER, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
That's a lie. Who's saying that? Who's saying that right now?
That's
saying
Rose.
that? Is that you, Rose, or is that you, Psycho Bunny?
That's me. That's me, Tech.
When did I call anybody a PD30? Now you spinning shit. You spinning shit live in person.
Did you call him a child perv?
No, I did not. Somebody else in the live in a box did. I didn't. I sure didn't. You might want to clear out your fucking ears and get your facts straight.
You might want to get your facts straight.
I don't need to get my facts straight. I don't need to get my facts.
First of all, I didn't choke one of the girls. I grabbed her by the throat. And if you... So one of her friends came over. She's going to spend the night and everything. And she's 12 years old. Good-looking little girl, but she's very promiscuous.
Issues.
Right, and that's good, and that's why I kind of said you want to have a box, because I feel like you brought up very good points, and that's what I like about people. As long as people come in open-minded, those are the people I like to hear.
I mean, my issue is I understand that Andy may be old school and not really, I get that, I do. But when it comes down to it, those are disturbing comments and they are not acceptable in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And it's very concerning to me.
I'm just going to preface everybody, if you want to know what she's talking about, go on her page and it's there. It is when Villain and him were having a conversation in October. This goes way back, so...
Do you want me to repeat what he said?
Not on my live, no, because I'm already getting restrictions and I'm probably going to get booted.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would like to... I don't get a creepy vibe from Andy. I'm just speaking what not the girl said. Like,
I want to make
honestly,
it
right now,
clear that there have been many cases. All of us have seen cases on TV and stuff where a family can look perfect on the outside, but there's some nasty stuff going on the inside. You
most
don't
definitely.
know.
Thank you guys for tapping. Thank you. Like I said, I'm so worried my live's gonna get taken down. I have no mods on this page right at the moment for this because I locked myself out of my main page, you guys.
Oh no.
So I'm kind of, taking I'm taking you seriously, but I have to be careful of my wording until I get some mods back in here that know what like I said, and my mods, literally, I don't let them block or do anything. Like, they block only if people are real jackasses. Yeah. I'm just scared they're in it together. So I said that from the beginning, just by some of the stuff and just by some of the things we've been viewing in the last couple of weeks, and I haven't been shy to say that.
I feel like everybody hates Lori so much and want the girls away from her so bad that they're believing anything and everything that Andy says. Financial stability is not the only thing that the girls need. Their mental health and their physical well-being are important too.
Hey, Smiley. Like I said, I totally agree. So the last couple of weeks have been, I can't prove it, but we're seeing the gifts that she's kind of getting. And now she's going back over there today with her caseworker. I'm kind of waiting to see what she comes home with. What more gifts did the community provide that she's going to steal from those kids?
Right. I agree that she is not a human and she needs to be away from the girls. I do agree with that, but I think Annie needs to be looked at too.
Right, Mimi, and I'm going to say this one out loud. The other option is if they go into foster care, and I definitely don't believe that's a good outcome either. And that's where a lot of us are at. Like let them be where they already know the situation instead of them putting in instead of putting them in somewhere. Sorry about my cough. Instead of putting them in somewhere where the real unknowns are at least they are where they need to be. And Smiley, I agree. Like I said, this isn't the first person that has came to me, but I feel like bipolar has just made it for me to let her speak it. Like I said, I want her to come up with the receipts. I want her to come up with it because I can't come up with nothing. Nobody's providing me with anything.
Well, like I said, I am working on
Right.
actual proof, and I will be posting that as soon as I get everything.
Oh, most definitely.
Like I said, I do think that the girls need to be away from Lori, but
I don't know who this person is. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking for a video because I'm playing this one, sure, but I was looking for a specific video. I'm sorry I went quiet for a minute. But there you saw Andy being fed a bunch of bullshit by his mods that wasn't true. Tech did none of those things. None of it. At all. And ooh, she's at the drug dealer's house. Back to Lisa.
And then right, so hold on a second, I gotta do this real quick. I'll get that on in a second. Yeah, because you gotta, never mind, I'm not giving away my secrets, but yeah, I gotta do this first. Merry Christmas, honey. Merry Christmas, Kate. Hi, honey, I didn't see your name, but hi. Yeah, I'd like to get some smokes and something to eat. My stomach actually hurts. No, Alicia, but I'm just...
You are not starving. You admitted that your family had this whole thing planned out. They were going to cook and all this. What happened to all that food, Lori? Did you forget that you admitted that your family was cooking? Because it seems like you forget you admit things. You're not starving. You have food. Go home. Get out from in front of your drug dealer's house and go your ass home. If you are starving, go home. You have groceries there. But you're sitting your fucking crackhead ass outside your drug dealer's house waiting for some more money so you can score some more crack. You have nobody fooled.
Not gonna scream and yell at home. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'll fix the screen in a minute. Hey, Miss Carrie, Merry Christmas. Or Miss, you know who you are. No, I didn't have one. I would never do that at my parents' house. Okay. Plus, ma'am, you wouldn't send anything anyways. So why would I show you my parents' fridge that we don't got shit to eat? No.
Because you're not at your parents' house, Lisa. You're at your drug dealer's house. That's why. And because you're lying and you know there's food in your fridge, you know there's food in your cabinets. And your parents would bitch your ass out if you started to do what Lori does and empty out the fridge and cabinet so you can beg for food. I would love to not work and to get all that cash. Ooh, that's a good idea. I need to look at that one actually. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to open up that thing where Lori's mod kind of unloads on her ass. Let me find it. You're talking about Lisa, Stacy, right? No, here we go. Here we go. Here we go now.
Andy said, you might want to leave me the fuck alone before I tell the internet how your mom is in and you scamming the internet. You might want to leave me alone and stop making threats. You can call me a whale. Okay. I would be a size 2 if I did $100 worth of rap a day too. It's crazy though. $100 a day. You couldn't get your son anything for Christmas. Okay. I'm not gonna argue with you. Go back and forth with you. You couldn't even take care of a dog. You couldn't even keep a dog. Literally, you can lie and say, first you said you didn't get anything. As you were saying, 2 people had tried to send. At that moment, you had already made $40. She ended that live yesterday with $64. From what she told me, she makes anywhere from 50 to 150 a live. While she's saying no one is sending, every single time, people are sending. I knew going into yesterday exactly what I was going to do. I went into it going to get my money back from when you scammed me from your second birthday this year. And I told you then I'm going to get you back. You always say karma's a bitch. It is. Then you said I was a fan and I've been trying to get your attention for years. I've only been watching you for like 6 months. The only reason you got money from me around that time is because I had just started watching you. And I had no clue who the fuck you were. But you gotta stop playing with people. Because me, I'm just gonna get my money back. Somebody gonna fuck you up, girl. For real. But make your threat. So you're gonna put me in jail. When I'm in jail, you're gonna be there right beside me. But don't forget, I know a lot. Don't let me tell the internet that week that you were clean on Discord, I have proof. Kim was paying you to be on there. You were still getting high. You've never stopped getting high. Anyway, this is me being nice.
I knew it. Did I or did I not tell you guys the entire time that they were on Discord that fucking Kim was stacking that cash up and sending it to Lisa? Did I not say that? I called that shit immediately when they started the Discord shit. I said it was a cash grab, and I tell you, I guarantee you Kim's still giving her money. Because Lisa doesn't do anything for free. Me too, Tyler. She's gonna fuck around with the wrong DD one day, and she's gonna get her ass put in the morgue. Because she's gonna fuck around with the wrong one of these days, and they're gonna give her a hot dose. For one, she's bringing too much heat down on her drug dealers. She's bringing too many cops up into her neighborhood. She's bringing too many police around her dealers' houses. She's bringing too much attention to her streets. And they don't like that. If you become a problem to a drug trafficking ring, you will cease to be a problem. I've seen it happen too many fucking times. She's gonna fuck over the wrong person one of these days, and they're gonna give her a loaded dose. Exactly, April. That's what pissed me off, and that's why I will not support Andy. Fuck Andy. He's a piece of shit.
Don't. Once I'm a bitch, it's gonna get ugly. The difference between me and you can make threats of doxing my address. You can't even get to your old hood to get to your ODD. So I know you can't get to Nashville. When it comes to me, I can get anywhere I need to be. Stop playing with me. But yeah, I won't hold y'all. I'll let you go. Yeah, so.
I'm gonna get that one on Lady Red's channel.
Actually telling the truth, she did get robbed, but kind of, sort of. I don't know. This lady's saying it's the get back. She said Lisa scammed her, which that's what Lisa does, and she scammed her back. And she says, she's got the funds to get where she needs to and Lisa should shut up all the way, or she might be knocking on her door. Now, she didn't say those words exactly. I'm definitely paraphrasing, but I can read between the lines. Can you, Lisa? I would just take that one as a big L to go with your name. Lying Lisa the loser. Merry Christmas.
I'll leave you the fuck alone before I tell the internet how your mom is in. You're scamming the internet. You might want to leave me alone and stop making threats. You can call me a whale. Okay. I would be a size 2 if I did $100 worth of.
I would be a size 2 if I did $100 worth of coke. Yeah, we would all be a size 2 if we did $100 worth of coke. Love you, Tammy. Good night, sweetheart.
Rack a day too. It's crazy though. $100 a day, but you couldn't get your son anything for Christmas. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna argue with you. Go back and forth with you. You couldn't even take care of a dog. You couldn't even keep a dog. Literally. You can lie and say, first you said you didn't get anything. As you were saying, 2 people had tried to send. At that moment, you had already made $40. She ended that live yesterday with $64. From what she told me, she makes anywhere from 50 to 150 alive. While she's saying no one is sending every single time, people are sending. I knew going into yesterday exactly what I was going to do. I went into it going to get my money back from when you scammed me from your second birthday this year. And I told you then, I'm going to get you back. You always say karma's a bitch. It is. Then you said I was a fan and I've been trying to get your attention for years. I've only been watching you for like 6 months. The only reason you got money from me around that time is because I had just started watching you and I had no clue who the fuck you were. But you gotta stop playing with people. Because me, I'm just gonna get my money back. Somebody gonna fuck you up, girl. For real. But make your threats, so you're gonna put me in jail. When I'm in jail, you're gonna be there right beside me. But don't forget, I know a lot. Don't let me tell the internet that week that you were clean on Discord. I have proof. Kim was paying you to be on there. You were still getting high. You've never stopped getting high. Anyway, this is being nice. Don't. Once I'm a bitch, it's gonna get ugly. The difference between me and you can make threats of doxing my address. You can't even get to your old hood to get to your old DD. So I know you can't get to Nashville. When it comes to me, I can get anywhere I need to be. Stop playing with me. But yeah, I won't hold y'all. I'll let you go. Yeah. So do what you need to do, but stop playing with me.
All right, ladies and gents, I think that is all she wrote for me. We managed to get through quite a bit today. That's good. We're almost caught up, guys. I'm not sure whether or not I will even be almost able to come back on here tomorrow. I've just got a lot going on. If I'm not able to come back tomorrow, I'll be back Friday or Saturday. And we will catch up then. I love you guys. Stay safe out there. Good night.